thing really didn't want me to record. Just so y'all know what I'm doing for y'all. I'm doing this for y'all. For you fucking weirdos that like to watch people eat like me. I love watching people eat. Not everybody though. Some people make shit look nasty and like, put that shit down. Don't even eat that in front of me, okay? Today was self-care day. It's Labor Day. My girl Jessica hooked it up with a facial, so don't mind all this. Usually, like, I be chilling with y'all after I get my face done. Oh my god, there's the cutest freaking dog. I don't know what kind of dog that is, but I'm gonna try to insert a picture here. It's like one of those like really long, funny face ones. Aren't they all right? Yeah. So I guess they have like a 4 for $4 special at Wendy's. Basic as fuck. I just really had a craving for nuggets. Y'all, I don't eat junk food like this with y'all often, so you know it's real. So I was thinking about some shit today. Look, this 4 for $4. These things are tiny. Okay. It's really sunny. So I'm gonna do this and drop the facts with y'all. This is their blueberry pomegranate lemonade. Hell yeah. Ooh, that slaps. And I got a Frosty because I dipped the fries with the Frosty. Okay, so mira escúchame. I just be getting these like random fucking memories of like random shit that like makes me really upset. Not all the time, but I'm like, I can't believe that person said that to me kind of shit, you know? Back in the day, they only gave me 3 nuggets. Don't they usually give 4? Alright, so this is going to be a quick bang. But back in the day, I used to kick it with this group of friends, right? And there was this one guy named Otis. And we were cool, but he was always like saying some shit to me. And I remember for my birthday one year, it was my work people. We had a blast. We went to Rosemont. We kicked it. But I remember he was like, I don't know why, like out of all the shit that I never remember, I just be remembering like some random shit. He was talking shit and being like, oh, you can't dance. You only know how to shake your ass and that you can't dance. And I think for me, when somebody's insulting me or talking shit, in the moment, I truly can't wrap my head around the fact that this person's talking shit to me. I'm like, wait, Did they really just say that to me? But I was thinking, like, y'all, I love to dance. Like, and how am I gonna let some random ass motherfucker tell me that I can't dance? Like, I may not know specific dances, but I got the rhythm of the night, y'all. Like, I got the flow. I got the juice, you know? And I think that, you know, maybe sometimes other people, like myself, will let what other people say to them affect their lives to the point where, like, they'll be like, well, so-and-so said I can't do this, so I'm just not going to do it anymore. Like, bro, what if I really took what he said to heart? I'm like, I heard it multiple times from different people or whatever, and I just stopped dancing. I would stop doing something I love because someone else told me I couldn't do it. No, y'all. If it's any advice from my young, old self, old, young, old, common sense shit, please just keep living your life. Like, what if I really took to heart what he said and just, like, stopped dancing? Because some random motherfucker told me I couldn't do it. And so what if I can't dance? At least I'm having fun. I'm doing something that I love. Like, sometimes I just really think, like, why people gotta say some shit. It's like, especially men, like, putting females down. Females that, like, you're not even dating. Like, just acquaintances. And I know what some of y'all may be thinking, like, oh, maybe he wanted you and, like, he was just, like, no. It wasn't anything like that. He was just, like, he was kind of like a shitty big brother, like, that just talks shit. Oh! I found the extra nug. It fell. So, please just keep living your life. Don't ever stop doing something because someone else told you can't do it. Why you gotta be so rude? For real though. But these days I don't really surround myself around assholes too much. Like, I truly can't remember the last time someone talked shit to me. And the last time that somebody talked shit to me, the last time that I can recall was my brother and we had gotten into a physical altercation. So, listen, I don't put up with anybody's shit. Not even my own fucking kin. I've been wanting to tell you all this story, and I didn't think that I was going to segue into it, but it's going to be really quick. So there's this one year, give or take, maybe it's 2017, maybe 2018, before COVID. And this is why we don't hang out with my brother, because he's a dick. We had just gotten into it at Thanksgiving. Oh. He was talking to our parents, but he looked at me and he was like, I'm talking to my mom. And I don't know what it was that like triggered me, but I felt like there was always going to be a day where he was going to use some fucking pronouns like that just to piss me off. I was like, oh, it's our parents, not yours, ours. Don't get it twisted, we come from the same pussy. And he just looked at me with this nasty ass look, y'all. He's like, yo, what the fuck is your problem? You've been doing this and saying this. And your fat ass, talking to me, your fat ass helped yourself before my own kids to the food today. Y'all. I wasn't even mad that he called me a fat ass. What made me I had flashbacks to the year 2005 when our grandpa died. My middle brother Richard was still alive. Now, my middle brother Richard was the fat ass. Like, not in terms of, like, being fat, but, like, he loved food. Like, I wish y'all could have met him and we could have mukbang together and stuff. Like, he loved food so much that at our grandpa's funeral, who we weren't very close to, he did help himself to the food first. Like, after everything was said and done, we had, like, a little ceremony or whatever, or, like, reception, and, like, we had food out. And I specifically remember him getting up and being the first person to just walk across and get the food. Like, zero shame. And, it was, like, days later, but we were chilling at my dad's crib. It was me, my dad, my brother Kevin, the asshole, and my late brother Richard, who's obviously alive at that time. Bro, I don't know how it started. It was so random. Like, they fought, but they didn't ever fight like this. But out of nowhere, Kevin was just like, I don't think he remembers this. Like, I don't know. It was so strange, like, the association. But I seen it all, y'all. I was sitting in the living room, on the ground floor, watching this all unfold. And Kevin is just like, to Richard, he goes, just like, red face, like, super upset, like, and your fat ass was the first person, you didn't even give a fuck about Grandpa. Your fucking fat ass was the first person to go get food. And it all went downhill from there. They started fighting. And my dad, he still lives in the same condo association. It was so loud. It was so bad. Granted, like, the walls and everything were very thin. The cops got called. My dad tried to break it up, and I was just watching it like, I couldn't believe it. But the way it started was him saying that. The fat ass thing about the food. Flash forward, what, 12 years later? He said the same shit to me. And I kind of felt like in that moment, like, oh, hell no. You're not going to do this with me like you did with Richard. Like, you're going to pull the same line? But the ironic part was, he's always the first person to serve himself before he serves his own kids. And he was trying to tell me that I was... Regardless, it wasn't about the food and who was in line first. Just like it wasn't about the food at my grandpa's funeral with my brother. But the fact that he used the same line, like, I snapped. I got up, I like threw my food in his face. We weren't like fighting. Like, you can tell he wanted to fight me until he realized, like, oh shit, it's my sister. And like the way he grabbed my arm, bro, I'm not even kidding you. Like, I have very sensitive skin, but it was like bruised. Like, I had like bruises, like I was an abused girlfriend, like for at least 2 or 3 weeks. And I remember like throwing milk in his face. This was all in front of like everybody. And then I just snapped. I snapped thinking about that fight that I saw years ago. Like, you're not gonna pull the same badass line with me, bro. About food. You know what I mean? I think Richard would have been proud. Oh, man. But, you know, that's why we don't really get together with him anymore. I mean, that's not the sole reason. That's not the last time that we talked. Like, we immediately made up. And he gave me the tears of, like, I haven't been the same since Richard died. I don't mean to be decent, like, not sensitive about that. But anytime he's gotten into some shit like that, he'll always use Richard's death as an excuse when you guys were really not even that close. You know, we all miss him. We all, like, grieve with it in different ways. But hopefully he's still around. But I do have this crazy story of how this gypsy ripped me off because I was trying to find answers with my brother. That's another story time for a different day. How did I even, like, start this conversation with y'all? Oh, like, just thinking about the last time someone talked shit to me and how I don't hang out with people who talk shit. Surround yourself around people who are going to support you. Even if it's just acquaintances of so-and-so and so-and-so. Don't talk to those people if they're going to put you down. Just don't. And if those people who are friends of whoever don't see your point, reevaluate those friends. Reevaluate the people in your life. Fucking period. Like, that's just all I have to say. Alright, y'all. Till next time, thanks for chilling with me in the Wendy's parking lot.